Oh, you good? Yeah, really good. Right. So I'm just going to tack this on to the end of my episode 9. So this is like episode 9D, right? I'm not very prepared. I'm filming it. I'm not prepared at all. Right. So we're here with the box. I've made these mini boxes. So I took all the stuff off and the tape off, and I sanded them, rounded them off, and put the tape on the joints. They all go in here like this, so there's a bit of play. You can see there's a bit of play in there. They all come out nicely. I put that little bit in there for those little tokens. I'll show you anything. It's very messy. Look, I was just bunging this in. I bung that. It's not actually square. That I'm going to look at that every single time I open this box, and it's going to annoy me. But it's in there so strongly. I don't want to pull it out and do it again. Rushing. That's what you get when you box at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, but the reason I'm doing this video is I'm going to cover these boxes. Just, you know, like we've done how to cover the big box. These are exactly the same. But I just thought I'd show you how to do how I do one of them, because it's just, why not, eh? Why not, eh? That's why I say why not. Right. So now I want a bit of paper. Let me get my speaker. I love my little speaker, it's brilliant. Right, so I want to make sure I've got enough. Okay, so I'm going to cut down somewhere like this. I mean, you know, I'm wasting a bit of paper here, but you know, I could measure it all exactly, but something I can't be asked. Oops, it's all ripped now. Doesn't matter, you see, because I'm going to take it all off anyway. So I'm going in this way. I just want to make sure that I've got enough. So I'm going to probably go in somewhere like this. You just take a guess. We'll just take a guess, that's all. So I'll probably do it the same way I did before. So I put the little 4 marks around here. And in fact I'll probably only put, well, sorry, I might as well put all 3. So I might only do 2. Right. Should have got all this prepared, shouldn't I? I just suddenly came up here. I've got a quick spare half an hour. Just had my breakfast at lunchtime. That's when I have my breakfast. And I thought, oh god, before I go back to work and do something, I'll just quickly do this. Because then I can spray paint them. You see, the sooner I get to spray painting them, because that's going to take ages to dry. So I'm just going to put a load of stuff on here. So I've buttered that up. And I'm just going to literally just bung that on there. Bloop. Bung that on there. Get that on. Push that down. You know, I'm not being anywhere near as fussy doing these as I was doing the big box. Now, this is 5.2. These are 4, so these are going to go, instead of going all the way down the bottom, they're just going to go slightly over the top. So I want that like we did before. So the pencil line in the middle, because we're still going to have to do our jobbiness to avoid the thickness of the walls. And I'm going to cut these out like this. Same again here. I'll put these in here like that, like that. But now, you know, whereas I measured these before, but now I use this as my little spacer in order to work out how much stuff I need to go round. And this is how I used to do it on the big boxes, and I used to just go over the top. I just find a piece of board or a big ruler or something that was thicker than what I wanted, and then I cut it shape like this. But now, as you saw in the video, I have excess, and then I measure it down to the inside to work out you know, how long it's going to be. But don't know if I'm making any sense at all. I'm not making any sense at all. Right, and then I'm going to cut some of this off, the bit that goes around the corner. I'm not even going to measure it, I'm just going to hack it off willy-nilly, because these are only like nonsense little boxes. They're not serious boxes at all. And you know, I'm rushing really. Shouldn't be rushing. And I'm not rushing, I'm rushing. Right, and now what I do here, rather than gluing it on and doing all this, I'm just going to do this now. So I don't know if you can see all this. Maybe I should just check that you can see what I'm doing with this cutting out. I think that's probably right, I'd say. So I'm going to cut all these little bits out. Whereas I did it in a different order on the when I was doing the big box, because I was being, you know, I was being a bit more careful because I wanted stuff to be neat and tidy. Whereas you know, I don't even know why I'm covering these really. It's kind of my fussiness factor has to be it has to be sated. Just got to sate it, didn't you? You'd never be happy otherwise. Right, what am I talking about? I'm talking a load of rubbish. Complete load of rubbish. I'm really waffling. I'm not really with it today. Yeah, it was late last night and I don't know, just not with it today. Talking a load of nonsense, talking rubbish. Complete and utter rubbish. Right. Get a bit of my glue right now. Instead of putting it on the box here, I'm just going to do the whole paper. Just do the whole paper. Get that on. And I'm going to push that up there. Push that on. I'm going to get those. I'm not really showing you. I'm not thinking about my camera angles because I'm really bodging this. Right, push those on. Push those in. Now, you could do the main box like this, and you could do it as quick as this. You don't need to take 45 minutes like I do. I took 45 minutes to cover the main box. You know, you could do it in 10 if you just did it like this. And you know, but I get a bit fussy on the main box, which is fair enough, isn't it? No harm in that. This all gets sticky here. Now, as you say, I like putting this on the edge because you can you get the glue on without getting too much glue. You still get some. You can't help it. Glue gets everywhere, but without getting too much glue all over the cutting mat. But as you say, at the end of the day, you can't really help it. It just gets everywhere glue, and then you just pop that over there. I hope you can see all this. See, it's a lot quicker. Doesn't take long, does it? Ugh. Oh, yeah, it's probably still taking me 5 minutes. You know, by the time I'm doing 6 of them, it's another half an hour of my life gone. It's amazing how quick time disappears, especially as you get older. It just goes, whoomp, gone. There's another day. Whoomp, gone. There's another day. Gone. There's a week. Gone. 3 months gone. Gone. There goes my life. Gone. Go out to the pearly gates and see St. Peter or whichever saint it is, I don't know. I'm not an organised religion person. They say, Matthew, what did you do with your life? I say, I made some boxes. And he'll let me in. Yeah, that's a good way to spend your life. I think I made a bit of a mess on that. Right, anyway, I'm not going to show you, so I'll cut another one, so, you know, I'm not going to show you all 6. I'll pause the video though, and I'll do all 6, and then we'll just have a look at the box, and I'll put all the bits in there, and we'll have a look at what it's like, and then we'll get onto the spray painting later. I'll pause it. Alright, I'm back. I've only done one more, but we do that so quick. I just thought I'd just quickly do another one without me waffling on and just doing it so you can kind of see. Just, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't take that long to do this stuff. It really doesn't take that long to cover these little boxes. What I'm trying to do, sure, add some time to the length of the video, but I'm just trying to, because everything I've done is just taking so long, and it's, you know, putting people off with the length of time things are taking, that I'm trying to make it easier for people to realise that all this stuff isn't actually that bad. It doesn't take that long to do all this. Just trying to inspire people, not put them off. And all I've probably done so far is just put people off, because I'm too slow, too anal, too whatever, just like that, you know. But there's, you know, again, you know, I mean, if you're learning, there's nothing like watching stuff and watching stuff over and over again. I might do something here, but you might see something in me doing this that you didn't see in when I was doing it the first time. You might just suddenly think, oh, he's done that, look. I don't know, probably not. I'm doing the same thing every time. This is what speeds it up, using this sort of bar. It makes it a lot quicker. I'm not really measuring anything, just banging it out. And I haven't actually measured anything yet in this whole wrapping. Just don't need to measure it there. You've got to remember when you're cutting out these little bits, you don't cut them like that. You might, you know, the tendency is just do that. You've got to remember to fold the box down before you cut these, because you're only cutting the bit where it flaps over the top. Oh, Mongadoo, mate. Now I've got glue everywhere. It's typical, isn't it? Why is it when I try and do something, I always muck it up? Trying to do something too quick. Again, I'm doing that thing I did before where do it quick, look cool. Well, look cool. This is not why I'm doing this to look cool. This isn't cool, is it? Covering a box, there's nothing, no coolness in it. But just to try and look efficient and try and inspire. This, you know, try and inspire. That's why I'm doing it. I always muck it up. That's for another story. Who knows why I am what I am. It's just the way of it all, isn't it? Got to keep that bit of bogger on hand to keep wiping this glue off. You can get a bit sticky down there. Set the bishop to the actress. Sorry about that. Oh, someone's ringing. Why does someone always ring? That's it. It should be 3 minutes. I'm gonna answer this.